up, Fort Huachuca, Arizona, and welcome back to another episode of Kicking It with Kuhling. This week, I've got Miss Teresa Spencer in studio with us. Ma'am, please introduce yourself to the audience.
Good morning. Hi, I am Teresa Spencer. I'm the Army Emergency Relief Officer here at Fort Huachuca.
All right, and tell us, what is the AER campaign?
So our AER, Army Emergency Relief Campaign, is something that our Army Emergency Relief does every year, 1 March through 15 May. And actually what we do, Sergeant Major, is that we collect, first of all, before we collect, we like to educate our community on what Army Emergency Relief is. And Army Emergency Relief is a nonprofit organization. We've been in practice since 1942, so we've just celebrated our 81st campaign. And so we have this campaign every year where we need to educate our community on what we do for our soldiers and retirees and their family members, so that we can collect these funds, okay, to replenish the AER pot, so to speak, but so that we can have those funds available to extend to our active duty soldiers and their family members.
Great. Yeah, and as the garrison command sergeant major, I have an active role in AER at a certain level. It comes up to me for approval. The slogan or the motto for AER is soldiers helping soldiers.
Yes.
You told me some pretty disappointing numbers this morning. We've only raised just over $5,000 here at the Army installation of the year, Fort Huachuca. What is going on, Fort Huachuca?
Yeah,
I know the commander and I got approached immediately, and we got our donations in. But yeah, as a young soldier, I got an AER loan because I had a family crisis, and I was serving in Germany, and that was back before the tickets were purchased for you. So I got an AER loan to fly back to the States and do what I needed to do. I know that a major intent of AER is just that soldiers know about it. So they're not going out to the predatory lenders. Right. They're not going online to the predatory lenders. They're getting those 0% interest loans for those emergencies. The new soldiers Wednesday morning, I tell them AER is not going to buy you your first car.
Right.
But if your engine blows up in your car and it's the only mode of transportation that you and your family have, AER is probably going to help you get that vehicle fixed at an interest-free loan. So, the education of the soldiers, but the soldiers need to be educated. But we need to be a little giving and donate a little bit. A buck or two a month pulls up if you get enough soldiers to do that. So how can we ensure these soldiers are donating to AER? After they're educated about it, they know they can get that 0% interest-free loan.
Right. So, Sergeant Major, they should be, at this particular time, since we are in the campaign, they should be seeing their unit coordinator. And the unit coordinators have what we have, the 4908s, okay, which is just our tool for donating, because it is, tax deductible as well. But they can see their unit coordinators to donate. If necessary, they can come into the ACS or Soldier and Family Readiness Center to donate. They can donate online at armyemergencyrelief.org. And I think that's pretty much about it.
Okay, good. And we're a huge retiree population here in Sierra Vista, upwards of 20,000 retirees in the area. If the retirees haven't received their 4908s, because we know headquarters gets those out late sometimes, and I know our retirees love supporting our troops, our active duty military. How can a retiree donate if they haven't received their 4908 in the mail?
And I've had some to do that. They can come directly to the Soldier and Family Readiness Center. Again, we have all the 4908s there, and they can come in and donate if they should wish. If not, if they do have computers at home, they can also go to the armyemergencyrelief.org website to donate there as well. Just remember to select your donations at Fort Huachuca, because we want that credit here.
Great. And yeah, we want that thermometer to move up a little bit at the gate when you're driving through, so we can show how our installation donates, and we are soldiers helping soldiers. And I plan to talk with the coordinators here very soon to find out how I can help them in their current struggle, it seems. Ma'am, anything else you'd like to talk about with the audience?
No, just that AER is a good program. I continue to remind the unit coordinators that this is the Army's program. It is the soldiers' program. And so a lot of times I think that the soldiers don't really fully understand the importance of the program until that unfortunate situation comes about, like you spoke of, like the engine blows up or something like that, or your HVAC goes out into your home. I had a client that called me on yesterday and basically was in tears. They have to replace the HVAC, and I was like, well, how much are you requesting? $9,000 to replace that HVAC unit, and it has to be replaced. It's not repairable, but $9,000. And you know, we don't normally have like that $9,000 just laying around. So being able to come to AER and receive a no interest loan, like you said, Sergeant Major, you're not going to be able to do that. If you went out and got a loan for that, you know, you're going to pay back, a good sum. So AER is a great program, and I hope that everyone else will understand how important that it is and contribute something.
Excellent. Yes, thank you for joining us, ma'am.
Thank you, Sergeant Major.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Look, soldiers helping soldiers. If you haven't donated yet to AAR, please, I ask that you do. It's a program that helps soldiers, and it helps retirees as well. There's many AAR applications that come to my desk that are for our retirees here in the Sierra Vista area. So if you got a little extra money, you want to help some soldiers, please find a way to donate to AAR. Till next time, be safe.